All right, everyone. Here we are with ticker symbol JMIA, Jumia Technologies. And before I jump into this chart, I do want to state some things. First thing is welcome to all first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. I hope you find this video informative, helpful, and worthwhile. And if you do, hit the subscribe button and do not forget to click on the bell so that you guys can go ahead and benefit from being notified and not missing out on a single video that I post. So definitely encourage you guys to do so. And for all my subscribers, I want to say thank you for your support, feedback, and always engaging in conversations down below and asking questions and answering each other's questions as well and showing what this community is about. And we are here to maximize profits, minimize losses, and learn and grow together. So let's jump into this chart. There was a bullish run. It fell down yesterday. It was hanging out between the support and the resistance level. And it just started the day and fell from there, broke through support. When it was trying to recover and come back, it was trying to break through support that had turned into the new resistance, and it could not break through it, got rejected, and fell down to new lows. To the point that this fell from its high of yesterday at 2153 all the way down to 1661. A lot of people are asking, could this recover? Um, Honestly, earnings is going to come out, and that might be significant, but I'm not sure how significant will it be in bringing it back up. I've seen a lot of ticker symbols with great earnings, and the stock doesn't go up by much. I've seen ticker symbols with terrible earnings, and the stock goes up or doesn't even go up by much. It continues the trend that it's in. Now, this had a very bullish run within the last couple weeks. People sold off quickly to take profits, and then at the $16-15 mark, it recovered to work its way back up to the point that it hit $21. So the question is this going to continue this effect? See, the peaks are less higher every time, you see? And is this going to continue to do this effect? So it fell, recovered, it fell, and what happens? It'll recover, and then it's going to fall again and recover. If it continues this trend, it just did it twice. So that's something to pay close attention to. The peaks, right, are becoming less higher every time. But right now, this stock closed out close to where this recovered from previously to come back up. So the question is this going to go lower or higher? If this was to go lower, then the next thing is to see when will it recover, and will the next recovering peak be something like in this sort of direction, which honestly can show you what is going on. So like let's say it falls and then the peak comes up and then it falls again, right? Now what happened, right? There was a change in the price movement, and also the peak became lower. So every single time that the peak came back up, it came back up, but it came up at a lower point. The first peak was here, the second peak was here, and we're going to have to see, hypothetically speaking, will there be another peak, and will that be the correlating effect that is going on? Now, that's one scenario. The next scenario would go ahead and be, right, that this recovers and it brings itself up and starts to recover to become bullish again, because there's potential in this stock. And especially being e-commerce and so forth, and being part of the technology and internet software services, there's opportunity here. But could this recover? Honestly, we're going to have to wait and see after earnings. Earnings hasn't been released, and it's showing here. And if anybody wants to piggyback off of that, it says that it's going to be on the 12th, which is tomorrow. I'm not sure if some of this sell-off is because people already got some insight on earnings and felt bearish about it, or fear, or just wanted to clock out and take their profits from this run from here to here, and saw it kind of dip, and then saw it kind of leveled out and said, okay, I'm out. And from $19, it just was a sell-off till $16 till it closed. So everybody's asking me, will it recover? I can't really answer that question, but hypothetically speaking, just based off of the charts, it's showing me two different peaks, and the peaks are going in a downward direction. So my hypothetical analysis is, if there's another recovery and it forms a peak and then it falls to a newer low, then it just goes to show you that the peak every time is reaching a newer low point. And even though it looks like it's coming back up, but then falling harder every time. So that is something to keep in mind and pay close attention to on how this stock behaves in the next coming days. So let's move the support to its new location, right? And let's move this resistance level to its new location. All right. So the 50-day moving average is up here at 1857. I'd write that down because as long as this stays below that or moves further away from it, the bears are in control and the bulls have some work to do to work their way back up. The first resistance level that the bulls are going to want to break through and use as support is 1706. If the bulls can use that as support and test it, they can start to work their way up to newer highs and break through new resistance levels to work their way back towards the 50-day moving average. But until then, the first thing that they need to break through and use as support is 1706. That's the first level of resistance turned into the support before they can even start to focus on 1857. But that is the first sign of a bullish rally to start and ignite, but it won't really be the beginning till after it crosses the 50-day moving average and starts to break through new resistance levels in bullish territory. But this could be the ignition and the start to work its way back up that way. On the other hand, after closing at 1661, the support level, which is what the bears are going to try to tear through, is 1606. If that gets broken through, the bears already have gained leverage. They're just showing that they're dominating, and they're going to continue to tear this down to new support, lower supports, and newer support levels. So that will be significant. I cannot emphasize and stress it enough to pay close attention if support is broken through, because that could be on its way to newer lows, or that could be the turnaround point where the bulls appear and they can load up on stocks, take advantage of the price, and bring this one back up. So just keep in mind the resistance level, support level, 50-day moving average, and you guys will be well equipped for the next trading day. And we're going to have to see how this one plays out. It's going to be very interesting. After being torn down this hard, we're going to have to see if the bulls reappear sooner than later, or if the bulls are exhausted and bears will continue to dominate this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you learned something new, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button for me to let me know you watched this video. Share with your friends and community. And we'll see how this one turns out tomorrow. And let's make some money.